What it do, Dream Team? Welcome back to the channel for another reaction video, guys. Here we are with educated American thinks he can school police in London. Before we dive into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. Let's see what this educated American got to say.
We've asked you to stay here.
What's the charges?
There's no charges.
Am I free to go?
Yo, what's going on, people? We are back with another one, and in today's episode we're gonna see an American tourist challenge British police on the legality of the stop. You don't want to miss this, as this is going to be informative, educational and fun. Obviously you know how the Americans are going to be, and you know how the British are going to be, so this is a match made in heaven. Let's go. There's going to be more bobbies on the way. Let's do this. Like, comment, share.
I've asked you to stay
Am I free to,
here
no,
because
am I
you
free to
can-
go?
No, not at the moment.
So am I being detained?
You've been detained here for the moment, yes.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that there's been a serious assault inside the premises
What does that have to do with us?
because you may be involved or you may be
Does
a
a person
witness.
gave you a description of whatever was involved?
Very vague description, and that's
Okay.
what we're trying to
There's a
find.
white guy and a black guy here. Do either one of us fit the description?
I think at this point you can tell what sort of interaction this is going to be. I mean, again, we have to understand that obviously in an ongoing investigation, where there's an investigation that's taking place currently, as you know, these people were having a conversation, there are certain, you know, prerequisites that you have to understand and have to take on board, especially when it comes to an ongoing investigation.
I completely agree. If there was an attack inside whatever building, I'm not sure the exact what exactly happened, then it's, yeah, you can't really just let people lead a scene. Like she said, you could be involved, you could be a witness. We got a very vague description, so we're just trying to figure out what happened. We're trying to figure out who the suspect is, and it's not that we think you're the suspect, but we want to hold you here just in case. You feel? And so I understand it. I understand, and I don't think it's a race thing. He said white guy, black guy here. She's got both of you, so it's not a race thing. So let's continue.
Eh?
You might be a witness.
I told you. I've already told you. I have not seen anything.
But we need to make sure that is the case.
But what the case is, I'm telling you, I haven't seen
Right,
anything.
the thing
This
is,
gentleman said he hasn't seen anything.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Now,
until
I'm.
we speak
What is
to
your name?
PC Hawkins.
And what is your name?
Lucy Jones,
Am I free to go?
being detained.
On what grounds?
On
I'm American, so I know.
Now, normally I don't really get involved in these sort of situations, but I have to on this occasion, because I feel like the American person has this sort of vendetta, or this, you know, this demeanor that sort of demands authority or demands, you know, respect, which is okay. I get that, but at the same time, you are in a foreign land, you are a tourist in a land, so you should, you know, try and understand what the people are telling you, the people that are from the land, and do not expect them to go along by the laws or the jurisdiction that you have in your country. That's just nonsensical. That makes no sense.
On what grounds?
Exactly. That what he just said. 100% agree with what he said. And I think a lot of Americans get this way because you've seen many instances here in America where it's like people are pulled over for no reason at all, or people are detained. They're detained, but they're not detained, and there's no charges, and it's for no reason. And so it's like, or they're unlawfully being detained, or whatever's happening. You've seen so many cases in America where it's bogus. And so I think a lot of Americans are like just on high alert for like these kind of situations. And so they kind of get upset and start demanding. 100% agree. But what he said, you're in a completely different country. The laws that apply to you in America, it's not the same over in the UK. They got different jurisdiction. They got different laws. So don't think the same thing works in both countries. You're in a different country, dog.
Grounds. Be careful what you say. On what grounds am I being detained for?
You've been explained enough times.
I'm going to get up and leave.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why I cannot leave?
If you just bear with me a few
I don't want to bear,
I'm gonna
because
go-
I don't want to bear with you until you told that guy to stop using his phone. That's why
Right, the concern I have, okay, is that for all I know...
Am I free to go?
No, listen a minute.
No,
I'm
don't
trying
forget
to
about all that.
explain.
Am I free to go?
No, you've asked me. You've
Yes,
said,
ma'am.
you've
Am I free to
questioned
go?
about it, and I'm just explaining to
Am
you.
I free to go? Yes, I'm aware, totally aware. Am I free to go?
You haven't let me answer the question.
Yeah, because you guys like I'm sitting here, I'm cooperating. But
Again,
He's
I
not
don't want to be that
cooperating
guy,
at
but maybe
all.
I'm watching the wrong video because I'm not seeing the cooperation. Where is
At
it?
all.
What point did that happen? Or is
At
it going to
all.
happen? I'm just a bit confused, but yeah, let's go. Keep.
But now, like, you guys are pushing. You can't use the bathroom.
Hold on.
You know.
I've explained to you why you can't use the bathroom. You haven't let me explain yet why I was saying
No, you don't
about-
want. Now you're ready to explain because the video camera's on, ma'am.
No, I had already explained because it's on my video camera.
Okay, but
I had already
but your video
explained
camera only
why
gets
you don't-
used in case of an incident that needs to be reported.
No,
Okay.
not necessarily. It can be used for anything. Can be used
Okay,
for complaints
exactly,
or anything.
exactly. A complaint, exactly.
Yes.
So if he complains, you have to pull that video camera up. If nobody complains, you don't need to pull it up. So I'm asking you, are we free to go?
All right, cool. Let's go.
Oh,
This guy
he's
is keeping
weird.
me busy, but I don't mind. Let's do this.
Keeping me
So,
busy.
in the UK, if a police officer records you with his body cam, you can have access to that footage because you are a data subject and they are data handlers. So, according to GDPR policies and the new framework that's been put into place, you can have access to that content regardless of, you know, whether you're making a complaint, whether you are making a story, or whether you just want it for yourself. You can have access to that footage. Now, I'm not sure whether the same principles apply to a foreign national. So, you know, in this case, an American. So,
That's a
might have
good
to look
question.
into that.
Are
But
we free to go?
I'll just she said, he not allowing her to answer his question. Oh, you haven't explained it. Oh, you haven't explained it. When she starts to explain it, am I free to go? Yes or no? No. Why am I not free to go? I'm not being detained. Can you explain to me why I'm not free to go? She starts to explain. Am I free to go? Yes or she's explaining. She's trying to explain it, but you keep interrupting constantly, dog. Like she's trying to explain. And I heard the explanation to you already. So she has explained it, but you weren't happy with the answer. So you're gonna keep going. Just chill out. And I understand people probably you got things to do in life. Knowing people are busy. I understand. Sometimes it can be frustrating when you didn't do anything and you're being held there and your time's being wasted, and completely understand why you'd be frustrated, why you'd be upset. But you're not leaving. The point is you're not leaving. They're going to keep you there until they figure out exactly what's going on and exactly who's behind whatever attack happened. And I believe that's the right thing to do so they can get the right person. So just sit there and chill out, dog.
Right, no. Are you gonna let me
Are we being
explain
detained?
to you? Are you going to let me
No,
explain to you?
no. I'm just answering my questions. Are we free to go?
No, we've explained.
Why are we not free to go?
Because there's a crime that's been alleged that's happened in here.
Is there
We need-
descriptions of
we
the
need
people?
Time to get a fuller description.
I told you
There
we just.
may be other accomplices involved. There may be significant witnesses. Okay.
If I get up
So
and leave,
for the
is there you gonna try to stop me from leaving? Is there any rules of saying that I cannot leave?
I would ask you.
You're asking me, but I don't want to stay anymore because I want to go. My headache is now subsided and I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Just go.
Am I
with
free to
me.
go?
Can you just wait one?
See what happens when someone's educated?
boy,
Oh.
oh boy.
Oh
I
my
mean, where do
God.
we even start? Where do we start?
I would understand it if if other people were coming out and they were allowing like other people to leave and stuff. Other people that were maybe in that same area and they were allowing them to leave. But I feel like as long as like everybody's like they're questioning everybody, trying to get descriptions, trying to get an account from everybody of what happened, trying to figure out, you got to stay until they can fully figure out what the situation is. Now, if they're letting other people in the area from the same area leave, then I'd understand where he's coming from. Then I understand why he's upset. But it doesn't look. I don't know the full story about what's going on, but I'm gonna assume that's not the case. He's just being like, he's not cooperating at all. He's just really agitated.
I'm just gonna say 2 words. Dunning-Kruger.
Nothing to do with being an agent.
Yes, it does. Because I'm asking, am I free to go? And now you guys, I know I'm free to go.
Listen, man. You don't see us coming to your side of the pond and telling your cops how to do their jobs, man. So if you know
It's a dangerous thing. Our cops are dangerous. They would have been either he would have been free to go or he would have been face first in the concrete already.
You're free to go, man. Go, man. Go. Go about your business, man. What are you waiting for, man? Go, man.
I love this
know I
guy.
am. And he's free to go. Are you free to go?
I think so.
Yes. You're telling him you can't use the bathroom.
You can't because it's a scenes of crime. You've been
Okay.
explained that, so
Okay.
we did
But
explain that to you.
exactly, and therefore you've had, description of whatever the case may be.
No, we've had a description of where it happened. It's alleged to have happened.
Are we free to go?
Can we-
I need to answer now because I'm going to get up and leave.
She will be back and she will let you know.
No, I'm going to get up now and leave.
You
I-
can't wait. What? 2 minutes? Less than
Why do I have to wait? So I'm lawfully being detained.
Pardon?
Am I unlawfully being detained at this moment?
Not unlawfully, no.
Okay,
You've
so
been
I
asked-
so I am a free to go.
We've asked you to stay. A fair thing to.
No,
to
it's
wait.
unfair because you
it's
told this
fair.
gentleman he cannot use the bathroom.
You can't because it's a crime scene.
It is a crime scene, which is
Okay.
what
Yes. No, I'm not alright because we're free to. Are we being
No, you're not free to go at the moment.
Okay, well, what's the reason?
Well, we're still investigating what's gone on here. Something's happened. There's an allegation of crime, and we need to work out what's going on.
Okay, do you have a description of those people?
We
of the
do,
crime?
yeah.
Okay, do either one of us fit description? One of
At
us.
the moment, yes.
Okay, so which one needs to go then?
You both need to stay.
Come on, there's a black guy and a white guy here. One of us fit the description.
No, you both need to stay. Sir.
What's it on what grounds?
On what grounds is because we don't know what's going on at the moment.
You need to find out because we
Well,
need
that's
to go.
what we're doing, sir.
All right.
Sir, I promise you we won't keep you here any longer than we need to.
No, it's the fact that they don't want to let him use his phone and use the bathroom. This is the only reason why I pulled my camera out.
Well, I've got my camera on as well.
It doesn't
so-
matter about your cameras. My camera is more important than yours.
Absolutely.
All right. So are we
It
being?
doesn't matter about your camera. My camera is more important than yours.
I'm ready to leave now.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Okay. And are you going to stop me from leaving?
Yes, I will.
On what grounds?
Well, on the grounds that I suspect you might be involved in a criminal matter.
Okay, on a criminal matter. And this gentleman also?
Same.
Okay. And what's your name?
It's Sergeant Hall.
And what's your name?
Sergeant Bing.
And your name again?
Jones.
And
DC Hawkins.
okay, so you're actually illegally detaining us
No,
right
we're
now.
not illegally detaining you.
I do believe you are
Well,
because
that's fine, sir.
because the simple fact is you have a description of a person.
Added a rank for myself.
There's a white guy and a black guy here, and you're still telling me that one of us is for description. So one of us needs to go.
You both need to stay, sir. Look, I appreciate your frustration.
No, it's the frustration is that the guy wanted to use the bathroom and they didn't even let him use the bathroom. Now, if something happens to his bladder, it's on you guys.
Well, then I'm willing to take.
You're not allowed to detain anybody from using the bathroom.
What to do?
Because you just don't, like I say,
Yeah,
as soon as
come with me for any toilet, public toilet. I'm going to do myself. When you come
I
back,
was sitting there quietly. I only pulled my phone out because she didn't want to let him use the bathroom.
Yeah, well,
can really
sir,
get
she's well within her
more
rights due to the
information
nature of the
sorted.
allegation.
You cannot stop someone from using body fluids.
So as
No, you
soon as we
cannot.
get that done,
Are you serious? Are you listening? You're telling someone they cannot use the bathroom.
Sir, the nature of the allegation means that we need to keep everyone here. For some reason.
I can't do anything.
I appreciate your frustration. What can I say?
I'm not frustrated. Just that the guy. I'm not. I know I ain't do nothing. That's why I only put this guy here wants to use the bathroom. You guys didn't want to let him use the bathroom.
Alright guys, so quickly just to give you a summary, these two gentlemen were stopped by police as they suspected them of being involved in a criminal incident. As investigation was taking place, as the police were gathering evidence and information in regards to the incident, one of the suspects asks whether he can use the toilet. The police officers tell him that at that moment he could not use the toilet, he would have to hold it essentially, and this is where the gentleman with the camera, the American gentleman, steps in, brings out the camera and tries to record the altercation for his purposes. I hope you've enjoyed it. Smash a like and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Yeah, I appreciate that guy coming over there. Know what I'm saying? He just wasn't having it. No, what are the charges? Oh, you're a suspect right now in a crime allegation or whatever happened, and so neither one of you are free to go. Well, only one of us fits the description. Both of you gotta stay because you know what I'm saying. Could be one of you could be accomplice of the other guy. We don't know. Both of you stay. Nobody's free to go. Point blank. Period. Sit down. Understand your frustration. Appreciate your frustration. Sorry about it. You're being detained, not arrested, but you're being detained here until they figure out what's going on. I can't say anything for my fellow Americans, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what they be on. But that's all we got. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. It's your boy Neal. Out.